Thank you for tuning in to Trace Williams. What do you think? One man cannot change the world. Or can he? I have often heard, I have nothing to offer anyone. Are you sure? I'm sure everyone has something to offer someone. What about a smile? Everyone has a smile to offer. I agree that not everyone has advice to give, money to share, work to offer, food to hand out. As a matter of fact, a lot of people struggle to get by. A lot of people are caught up in their own world and their own issues. But to think you have nothing to offer is, well, you decide what it is. You're walking down the street and you see a disheveled man heading your direction. What do? Do you cross the street to avoid him? Do you cautiously walk by him, keeping an eye on him as you pass him by? Do you stop and bend over, act like you're tying your shoe, ignoring him as to not have to make contact with him? What do you do? After all, what do you know about this man? What if you just looked at him in his eyes, with your head up and shoulders back, smiled at him and said, "Hi, how is your day?" To which he replies, "I'm doing well." And after a little dramatic pause, he says, "Now, thank you." What you don't know about this man is that he had been walking for some period of time, and he has for many days. But lately, as he walks along, he notices that people ignore him, cross the street before they get to him. The more he notices, the more he thinks about going to his one-room apartment and taking his own life, because he feels he has nothing to offer anyone anymore. People avoid him, ridicule him, just shun him. This allows him to feel worthless, empty, alone, and lonely. But on this day, he decided to go to his one-room apartment, get cleaned up, and return to the street. He now feels grateful, alive, reassured, and more secure with himself. He made a conscious decision not to take his own life because you smiled and asked about his day. He realized that maybe he does matter and that there are others out there that must feel the same way he felt, dead inside. He begins his quest to reach out to people he passes, to say hello and how are you. If a conversation begins from this question, he stays to carry it on, showing the other that there is someone that cares enough about him to listen. Who knows? Maybe they become friends and start walking together on a daily basis with a shared goal. Then one day these two friends, who have found a new lease on life, pass by another, and with their heads up and shoulders back, they say, "Hello, how are you?" This starts a conversation with another gentleman. They come to learn that this man has always wanted to start a homeless shelter. He has been looking for the right people to run it for him. He found them that day. He took them under his wing, taught them the ins and outs of running a shelter, and gave them the keys to the castle, so to speak. What a break. These two friends feel like the most fortunate individuals on the planet. They have purpose. Why? Because one day you smiled and said, "Hello, how is your day?" to a man that normally you would have ignored completely. Did you change the world? Not yet, but you may have changed the life of the man who will. What do you have to offer if only a smile and a kind word? Is it a little bit selfish not to share what we do have? This is Trace Williams asking you, what do you think? Hey, I want to thank audacityteam.org for the recording opportunity, the recording tools, and purpleplanetmusic.com, song entitled "Driving for Success," as the music of choice for Trace Williams. What do you think? Again, this is Trace Williams saying thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.